Hi guys, good morning and welcome to my session today. My name is Patrick, and as you can see, the topic of my session is you Berhad. So before I continue, anyone want to give any guesses to what we're going to learn today?
No guesses.
No guesses at
Very
all.
vague. You
Very
Berhad.
vague, very vague.
No,
You're probably
yeah.
wondering what the heck is this training all about?
Yeah, that's
Why got
exactly what I thought.
I think it's about how to take yourself IPO.
In a way, yes. In a way, yes. So, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Patrick, and I've only been a trainer for the past 3 years. So it's really long compared to the rest of all of you here. But I have been in the financial world for about 12 years now. So I started working in insurance. Then I went to banks, corporations. Then finally, I decided that I want to become a trainer because that's where my passion is, and it's fun because you get to bully other people. So no, basically the whole reason I decided to become a trainer is because I love sharing my knowledge and I love sharing my experience, especially with young people who are just starting out in the insurance industry. So let me just share with you my screen right now. Let me just share with you today's topic. So guys, this is called Uber High. So now take a look at this picture. Tell me, what do you think this training is about today?
I think Wendy will have some trouble because she doesn't know what Berhad is.
Okay, Wendy, Berhad is a public listed company. I think what they call it in America is not is not called LLC. It's I forgot what is it called. Wendy, what do you call companies like example like Google? It's not an LLC. What do you call it?
A global multinational corporation.
Yes, a corporation.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So a Berhad or a corporation now. The reason why I built this program was because I learned it from my mentor, and I like to bring it to you guys. So guys, any ideas? What do you think this is about today?
Maybe
Guys,
about
yes, sorry.
maybe about how you want to improve yourself.
Good.
Self
Yes.
development.
Very good. Very good. Anything else? Any other comments? You can type it in if you're a bit if you're too a bit not sure about the answer. You want to text me privately? Just text me. It's okay. So guys, as you can see, the biggest clue here today is at the bottom. What do you see? What image do you see at the bottom of this screen?
All pictures of people.
Picture of people, and besides that, below the people.
Money.
Yes, correct, guys.
Yes.
So this is a session about how you should be managing your money. Now, let me just go on to the next screen, and I would like your participation. Help me out here. So guys, today's agenda is identifying your beliefs in money, creating your own Berhad or corporation, and identifying your money personality. So that is I only have 3 things today, and these are 3 agendas. Hopefully by the end of today's session, you will walk away with a better belief in yourself, in money, and how to manage it. All right, cool. Let's move on. So guys, before we continue, you can either type in or you can say it out. Let's complete these sentences right now. Money is the root of all
Evils.
evil. Okay, some more? Anything else?
Cause of all problems.
All right. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next sentence. The economy is?
Depends on you.
Okay, the economy depends on you. Some more, what else?
Suffering.
Suffering, anything else?
The economy is in depressed state.
Depressed state. Any other answers? Rumi, you want to chip in? Wendy, you want to say anything?
Yeah, not the stock market.
The economy is not the stock market?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
the economy is horrible, but the stock prices, the stocks are booming.
Okay, great. Good answer. Thank you, Wendy. That's a very nice answer. All right, next one. Money is hard to
Find.
find. Anything else?
Hard to earn.
Hard to earn. Correct. Some more?
Money is hard to
Save.
Hard to save. All right, good. Guys, don't worry. These are no wrong answers. This is your own personal beliefs. All right. So just shout out. It can be anything you like. Next one. Save for a
Rainy day.
rainy day. Anything else?
save for a brighter future.
Okay, for brighter future. All right, good, good, good. Some more? Last one, just one more. I haven't heard from Warren and Akil. I don't know if you're here.
Oh, we are actually typing on the chat.
Oh, you're typing on the chat. Sorry, I didn't see that. Let me just take a look, okay?
Unmute lah, we can hear your voice.
All right, one dry, rainy, sunny, striving for pandemic. All right, cool. Yes, to grow, to spend, to earn, stable, crap. Nazri said crap, okay. Let's see, what else? Now, last one, last but not least. Rich people are?
Stingy.
Rich people are stingy. So guys, why so negative?
Yeah, lah, they are the ones who don't spend their money. Rich people, the one who save, and keep very stingy. It's those who are not rich are the ones who are generous.
Okay, okay, good, good, good. So last thing, have you heard of this sentence before? It is better to give than to receive. You heard of this sentence before? Yes. So here's the thing, guys. Why is your belief with money so negative? Why is it so negative?
Because we don't have any.
Because, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you believe in the law of attraction, there's something called law of attraction. I know some people find it a bit difficult to understand, but if you believe in law of attraction, and you say money is the root of all evil, the economy is bad, money is hard to earn, save for a rainy day, and rich people are selfish, you are actually not attracting money to you. You are pushing it away. So the thing is that people have a very negative, and here's the thing. I mean, this is such a great example. We have people from all walks of life. We have Indians, we have Chinese, we have Americans, we have Malays, but we all have the same belief when it comes to money. It's always negative. Now, here's the thing, guys. But don't worry. There's something I'd like to share with you. First of all, none of this is your fault. None of this is your fault. Your belief in money is not your fault. I want you to remember that you can change. None of this is your fault. And let me show you why, okay? So, guys, what year are we in?
2020.
2020, awesome. So, right now we are in the year 2020, and most of your mobile phones look like this, correct? Now, if you were born in the year 2020, and most of us are around my age, I'm about 25. Okay, no, I'm 34 this year. So, if you're about 34, most likely you will be born in the 1980s, correct? Guys?
Yes.
Most of you will be born in 1980s. So here's the thing. Most of you were born in 1980s, and I'm sure most of you have any of you seen this kind of phone before?
Yes, Motorola.
Oh, yeah.
I remember my mom had this one, and I always told her you could kill a dog with it.
Yeah, that's true. Safety weapon.
So we were born in the 1980s. Now, most likely, if you were born in the 70s or the 80s, your parents would have been born in the 50s. Correct? Now, if your parents were born in the 50s, their parents or their grandparents would have been born in the 1920s. So now, where does your money belief come from? Can any one of you tell me, what was the most significant thing that happened in the 1920s? Can anyone answer me? You can type in the chat group, or you can shout it out.
No telephones. There were no telephones then.
Okay, besides, I know we're looking at telephone again. What major world event happened around the 1920s?
Pandemic.
Pandemic, the Spanish flu. Yes, some more.
Spanish flu.
World War I just
World War.
finished.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. World War I just ended. Now think about it, guys. If your grandparents were born in the 1920s, during the time of World War I and the era of the Depression, Malaysia wasn't really affected, but the rest of the world was. One of the biggest wars, and we just came out from the Spanish flu. By the time your grandparents turned 20 years old, what major event happened after that? What major event happened in the 1940s when your grandparents were 20 years old?
Second World War.
World War II. The Second World War happened. So think about it, guys. If you're a 20-year-old person, after going through one war and the Spanish flu, we go through World War II again. So think about it. What did your grandparents tell your parents at that time? Money is hard to, money is difficult, economy is bad, things are not, because they suffered. 1920 was a really bad time for these people because after when they reached 20 years old, they had to go to war. And the moment the war ended in 1940, whatever, 1945, they were already 25 and going to work. And again, the economy was bad. So they would teach your parents that you should save. Now, here's the thing. Our parents would teach us what they learned from their parents. So what did they teach us in the 1980s? What did they start teaching us? Save money, money is hard to earn, money is hard to come by, correct?
Work hard.
Work hard, things like that. And now, here's the problem. Now that we are born in 1980s, it is now 2020. What are we going to teach our children? What did we go through? 2020 is year of the...
Supposed to be our great vision year. 2020.
Yes. But what is happening right now? We have, what do we have?
COVID year.
So here's the thing. If we do not break this cycle, we will be teaching our children that money is hard to come by. Times are bad. Money is ruled out people. Rich people are selfish. So that's where the cycle never ends. And this is how the poor keep staying poor. Because they keep on embedding in their mind. They keep believing money is hard to earn. So that's why people don't tend to become richer than they believe. Because in their mind, they were taught this. But here's the thing. Again, let me remind you guys. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your parents or your grandparents' fault either. Remember, they were teaching you based on their own experience. So don't hold it against them. That is just their way of teaching you. Parents, I'm sure the parents in the room, you teach your children what you believe is right. You don't know what's going to happen in the future for your children, so you teach them what you think is right. So don't blame them. But what you must do now is change your own mindset. So let's try that again. Let's try it again, okay, guys? Let's try it again. Now with a positive mindset. Money is the root of all. Come on, guys. Money is the root of all. Something positive.
Happiness.
What's that? What? Sorry?
Happiness.
Happiness.
Yes, good one, Tesh. Money is the root of all happiness, innovation, prosperity. What else?
Motivation.
Motivation. Yes, good. All right, let's try it again. Next one. The economy is
Thriving.
thriving. Good. And like Wendy said just now, the economy may not be so good, but the stock markets are doing well. Just so you know, guys, Bursa Malaysia has recorded 220,000 new people registering as an investor in Bursa Malaysia. There are 220,000 new investors in Malaysia, local, which they opened their own CDS account.
Because they had a lot of time during MCO.
Correct. So actually, the economy and the stock market will do better. And remember, see the way I spoke. The economy is not so good. I keep using the word good because it's positive. All right. Now moving on. Let's try this one. Money is hard to
Lose.
Money is hard to lose. Yes. Money is hard to lose. Money is hard to degrade or something like that. Okay. All right. Let's try the next one.
Money is hard to hide.
It's hard to hide. Yes, okay, fine. Because you have so much of it, everyone takes a look at it, okay?
I know.
You can hide in my pocket.
Okay, save for what?
Vacation.
Save for holiday. This one you can ask Diana because she will be able to help you on that, right? So save for holiday. Now the last one.
Save for a birthday.
Save for birthday. Save for a good day. Save for a fantastic day. Now the last one. Let's do the last one. Now here's the thing, guys. Rich people they are generous.
Have the right mindset.
They are. Guys, I want you to take a look. Rich people are
living well.
Living well. Here's the
Rich
thing,
people are inspirators.
What? Sorry?
Inspirators.
Yes. Thank you, Diana. Thank you. So here's the thing. One of the richest people I know donates 90% of his income away. And this one you can ask Wendy to confirm with us. His name is Bill Gates. Bill Gates has the Bill Gates Foundation. He eats burgers on the streets. He is the most generous philanthropist and billionaire that I've known. And it is not fair to lump sum and say all rich people are selfish, because look at Bill Gates. He donates 90% of his money away and he's still rich. Think about it, guys. If you donate 90% of your money away and you are still rich, can you imagine how rich you are? So that's why you do not associate rich people to something negative, because indirectly you are pushing them away and you do not want to become a rich person yourself. Cool. So that's good job, guys. Good job. So I'm happy to hear that. So any questions so far before we move on?
Yes, I got a question.
Yes, Diana.
You always have a tiger. Why this time you put a cat? Is it because of Nazreen?
No, this is you see the power of Google. You type happy cat, this is the first fella that comes out. Okay, thank you, Diana. All right, guys, we're going to play a little game right now. I'm going to give this to you all. So let's see if this works. I'm just going to give it to you in the chat group. Hang on. Just give me a minute. Let me take it out of the chat group. All right, I'm sharing with you a Google Jambor. Let's see if it works. Let's see what. When Bill Gates wasn't generous until he earned too much. All these wealthy people and Bill Gates and Warren Buffett be giving away 90% of their wealth. So yes, that's true. So here, Google Jambor. Try and click on it, guys. Let's try and click on it. Can you all click on it? Are you all there? I love this new Google Jamboard which Nazreen showed me. You're there? Okay, awesome. Anonymous Lois. All right. So guys, we're gonna play a little game right now. I just want you to watch first, huh? Okay, cool. All right, thank you.
You do know it's view only for now, right?
Is view only? Let me see.
Yeah, we can't edit. In case you want us to do something there, we can't edit.
Okay. Thank you so much, Nazreen. Let me see, yeah. Oh, all right. Editor, cool. Okay, wait, guys. Before we move, I want you to take a look at the Google screen. I mean, the Google Jamboard. Now, we're gonna play the game. Can anyone tell me anybody here who is a football fan?
Yes, Manchester United.
Manchester United. Anyone else? Football is in soccer, yeah. Okay, Wendy, just to clarify. Anyone else football fan? Anyone here Liverpool, Arsenal? Anyone?
No. No. Introvert. Stay home.
Okay. Guys, I want you to look at this. What do you see on your screen right now? What color is the football field?
Green.
Okay, cool. Guys, on your left, as you can see, these are all my football players. I'm just going to do this part first, all right? Okay, guys, we need to win the World Cup this year. Okay? All right. Hang on. Okay, we need to win the World Cup this year. So I am your coach, and I say we put all our players here. We're going to put them all on the offensive. What do you think?
Yeah.
We're going to put everybody, all 11 players on the offensive. What do you think?
Not a good idea.
Why not?
Who's gonna jaga the goal post?
Don't worry about that yet. We just want to kill the opponent. We just want to win the goal. So let's just put everybody as strikers. Will this win World Cups?
Depends on how they move.
Depends how I move. I mean, do you think this is a great idea? Who thinks this is a great idea? Just say yes. I think this is a great idea.
I don't know football, but I think this is a bad idea.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Okay, let's change. Okay. Let's go to the second page. Okay, fine. Everybody, how about this? We put everybody as a defender. Everybody go defense. What do you think?
You won't score.
Patrick, sorry to interrupt, but I actually cannot see your share screen, on my.
You can't see your share screen? Okay, forget it, guys. Let's go back to my screen. Okay.
No, Diana, he's not using a shared screen. He's on Jamboard.
Yeah, but how do I go into Jambor?
You have to click on
There's a link. There's a link that Nazreen just sent you. Just click on that.
I just sent.
It's in the MS Teams chat.
Oh.
Can you guys see? So you can't see now. Mine is okay. I will switch over to my slides. Is that okay?
Oh, I think I got it already.
Okay. Yes, I saw you, anonymous duck. Okay, cool. So now everybody, we are going to put all our players on the defensive. What do you think?
Nobody will score a goal. Sure.
But isn't this a good idea? We put everybody here?
No.
Nope. Nope.
No? Okay, fine. Last one, then I will stop this, okay? Let's put everybody in the goalpost. Let's put everybody here. Let's put all our players in the goalpost and that way we can win and we won't lose at all. What do you think? Do you think this is a good idea, guys?
No.
No.
No?
You still need to score to win the World Cup. At best, it's 0-0.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna delete this now. Okay, everyone come back to the screen, please. Here's the problem. That's what you do with your money. That's what you do with this money. I mean, here's the thing, guys. You put all your money into one account and you expect to be able to do different things with it. No wonder you're not managing your money properly. So that's why you're not managing your money correctly. Now, let me go back to my screen and I'll show it to you again. Okay, let me just skip this.
Patrick, are we supposed to go back to Jambor?
No, you'll come back to the screen here, please. Hang on, yeah. All right, guys, here's the thing. Now I'm going to ask you, what is you, Berhad? Don't need to answer, it's a rhetorical question. Basically, you, Berhad, is managing your money as though you were a corporation or a Berhad. This is you, and these are your employees. So you are the owner of your own finances. You own your own company, and these are your employees. What does that mean? It means separating your money into different categories or different employees. A lot of people have the idea that money is money. No, you should be treating your money like an employee. Every single cent that you have has a specific purpose. And here's how the system works. You have your head of financial freedom. This person's job is to make your financial freedom account grow. This person's job is to invest this money. This person's job is to get funds, buy shares, invest in bonds, unit trusts, whatever. You only enjoy the dividends or the interest from this person, and you never, ever, 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 ever spend the capital. Never. This person's job is to collect money in your financial freedom account so that you continuously grow this money. Eventually, one day, he will be your golden goose. Does anybody know the story of the golden goose? The goose that lays the golden egg, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, can you just tell me what's the story of the goose that lays the golden eggs?
Something about laying the eggs and then the goose was killed because they thought they could.
Maya, you are absolutely correct.
That's like
Correct. Anyone else?
not good quality.
If I remember, there was a
see, later I go free. I go and look for you. Like go makan.
Would lay golden eggs, but then
fetch you
one of them had an idea to actually cut it off and see how much more they can get.
Okay, guys, if you want to talk, just unmute yourself, okay? Because someone was talking about getting lunch just now. Okay. Anyway, here's the thing: the goose that lays the golden eggs. Just to recap with you guys, it was a goose that laid golden eggs, and the farmer was very excited to receive the golden eggs. But then the farmer's wife decided that, hey, instead of getting the eggs one by one, let's cut open the goose and take all the eggs at once. And then what happened? Please unmute yourself and answer me.
Goose died lah.
The goose died, and there was no eggs. There was no eggs.
No more eggs.
No more egg lah.
But here's the thing, guys. That's an old children's story. But people are still doing that now. They save a large amount, and then they spend it all one shot. How do rich people become rich and continuously become rich? Is because they have one account that doesn't move. His only job is to invest, create, and grow. You only enjoy the dividends or the interest from that account. That is known as a financial freedom account. Some people call it a trust fund. Okay, so that is your financial freedom account. I call it the head of financial freedom or the FF. Now the next person, okay, sorry. How much of your income do you put in your financial freedom account? You put 10%. 10% of everything you earn, be it $1 million or $1, you put 10% of that $1 in this account. Now remember, the amount doesn't matter. The habit does. It is not the amount that matters. It doesn't matter if you're putting 1 million in this account or you're putting $1 in this account. It is not the value, it is the habit. The habit of putting money in this account every day, every month, every week. As soon as you earn your money, 10% of whatever you earn goes into that account. Okay? Any questions so far?
No.
Easy, right? This is easy. It's easy to grasp and it's one of the easiest methods to save actually. Now, the next guy that you should get to know is this person known as the head of long-term savings or spending. This person's job is to collect capital for large expenses, for a holiday, for a down payment, for a car or a building, for your children's education, or if you're planning to get married soon, your marriage. You can also use this account for unexpected expenses. For example, if you need to fix an aircon in your house, you use this person to help you. This person's job, this head of this department's job is to collect money for large expenses or to be spent on large planned purchases. So how much does this person get every month from your total income? Again, it is 10%. This person gets 10% of your total income put into his account for him to do his job. Then, okay? Any questions so far?
No.
No? Okay, good. Moving on. The next person who is very, very important is your head of education. This person's job is to collect money, collect capital for your education, to buy books, to attend classes. For example, this VLC was paid for by my head of education, development and learning, and to be spent to further improve yourself in the future. All right. So this person's job is to develop you. You can attend any classes or you can buy any books. This person's job is to do that. Now here's the thing. Again, he only requires 10%. 10% of your total income would be going to your head of education for him to do his job effectively. Now, the next person, as you can see, he's in a gray box. He looks very boring. He looks like an auditor. Sorry, Dad. He looks like an accountant. He is actually the head of necessities. His job is to take care of your daily expenses. For example, foods, bills, loans, fixed expenses. That's his job. His job is to make sure that your daily life, the engine of your life keeps moving forward. So things that must be paid in order to maintain your current lifestyle. So you are probably thinking right now, how much does this person get every month? Well, he gets 55% of your income. 55% of what you earn goes into this person's account. And this person's account is to use to move your life. Now, here's the thing. What if your expenses exceed? If your expenses exceed 55%, you need to learn to cut down. Is that car really worth the amount of money extra that you need every month? A lot of Malaysians, this is just for Wendy's knowledge also. Wendy, just so you know, in Malaysia, one of the biggest reasons why young people become bankrupt, according to the AKPK, which is our financial counseling department in Malaysia, one of the biggest reasons why people become bankrupt, young people, is because of their car. Their car is the main reason. Because a lot of young people, they want to get the hottest, newest, nicest car, but they forgot there's road tax, there's there's petrol, there's car servicing and maintenance, and then there's the insurance they need to pay for the car. And if the car gets scratched or damaged, they need to fix that. So a lot of people underestimate that actually the car will eat up a lot of their expenses. So think about it. Is it really necessary? If it's not necessary, cut down. And ladies, those new pair of shoes that you saw in the shopping lot, that's not a necessity, okay? That's just...
Why you say that?
Guys, the new Nintendo Switch or PS5, that's not a necessity, okay? Necessity is something that you have to pay in order to use, like your food, your bills, your loans, or rental, things like that. Now, moving on, you see my favorite guy, the yellow guy with the hearts. You're probably wondering, what's this guy all about? He is my favorite person. He is your head of fun, your play. Now, here's the thing. This account, this person, this head of your department is also very important. He is to make sure that you use your money to spend on whatever you want. It can be anything. You can buy anything you want, spend to gratify yourself and reward yourself. Now you're probably wondering what is the 3-month rule. The 3-month rule is this. You have to spend everything in that account after 3 months. Now, in 3 months' time, that account has to be 0. You're probably thinking, hey, why? Why should I do that? Some of you are like that. But the reason why you are doing that is that we tend to forget about ourselves. Why do you work? Why do you work so hard? Why do you do so much training? Why do you work so hard for your company? Because you want money. And if you don't enjoy some of that money, you will feel that little boy or little girl inside you will feel so dissatisfied and so unhappy. So you got to learn to enjoy your money. This account is so that you don't feel guilty. Some of us are feeling guilty for spending on something for ourselves. But don't forget, this is your money. You have a right to enjoy it. So how much of your own income should you spend on yourself for whatever you want? It should be 10%. 10% of whatever you earn should go into this account for you to have fun, to play. And last but not least, this is one of the most important accounts of all. This is called the head of charity or the give account. This account, give to others, it is important. Why? Because as you know right now, guys, there are a lot of people out there who do not have or do not enjoy what we are having right now. If you have a roof over your head, you have a computer, you can pay your bills, and you have food to eat, you are already considered quite lucky. There are people out there with no food, no home, no shelter, nothing. They have nothing. So learn to give. Because remember, the more you give, the more you will end up receiving. Correct.
The more you receive also.
Correct. So this is in a way, I'm not sure because there are people of different religions here, but I believe in karma, even though I'm Catholic, I believe in karma. Whenever you do something, it will come back to you. So give. So often people tend to forget to appreciate the money they have and hoard it. But I'm not asking you to give away 90% of your income like Warren Buffett or Bill Gates. I'm only asking you to give away 5. Now, here's the thing. The charity doesn't have to be like National Kidney Foundation or WWF. It doesn't have to be that. If you want to do that to get the tax rebate, fine. But you could always give it to your mom. Because for like me, I give it to my mom. She is a retired old lady. She's living by herself. So I give 5% of my income. I give it to her every month. I can give, or you can give it to your local shelter, or if you love animals, give it to your local animal shelter. It's up to you how you give, but the most important thing is that you give. Okay, before I move on to the next slide, anybody have any questions?
No.
None at all? Okay, now then I have a question for you. Out of all these 6 accounts, I want you to vote in the chat group or just shout it out. Which account do you think is the most important?
The first one.
The first one? Okay, some more? Anyone else?
And you?
Let me see the chat group.
The first one and play.
The first one, play. Okay, Tej, I know your personality already. All right. Is anything else? Anybody else? Who do you education? All right. Mala thinks education. Arumi thinks play is important. Arumi. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? What account do you think is the most important account? FFA, play as well. Akil, yes. Okay. LTSS, long-term saving for spending. Yes. Okay. Fina, good. Now, sorry to break it to you guys. All important, Jeremy. Thank you. Sorry to break it to you guys, but the most important account here is actually your give account. It's actually a give account because I want you to think of it this way. If your give account, if let's say every month you give 10,000 ringgit, okay, you give 10,000 ringgit away. If every month you are able to give 10,000 ringgit away, which is 5% of your income, how much is your total income then? Think about it. 95% of your money is 100,000 and 5% is only 10,000. I'm just giving an example. I'm not calculating right now. But if you are able to give such a big amount, can you imagine how much you are actually earning? So to me, this is my opinion, to me, the give account is the most important account, because that if you are able to give so much, it just means that your account is so much. Cool. Any questions? All right. So I take that as a no questions. Now the last thing I want to do for you all before you move on today is your money personality. All right. So there is no test for this. This is your own answers. So I just want you to think about it. There are usually 4 types of personalities when it comes to money. There are the hoarders. The hoarders are people who save and they don't want to spend, and they're very conservative and they keep saving and saving and saving and saving, and they don't want to lose their money. Some even hide it under their mattress. They put it in fixed deposit. They don't want to move their money at all. Okay. Then there are the spenders. The spenders love spending money. They love throwing it all around. They love buying things. Spending makes you happy. Shopping spree, shopping therapy. The next one are the monks. For monks, money isn't in everything. They are very charitable. My personal values, my religion is more important than money. I think money is not important at all. And the last one are the avoiders. So the avoiders don't really know how to use their money. They tend to let other people manage their money, and they don't like to discuss the topic of money. So I'm going to give you about, we don't have much time now. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes. I want you to identify who you are and just type it in the chat. Just type it in the chat, identify who you are. Okay, so I'm just gonna off my camera for a minute, and I want you to identify and just think about it. What kind of money personality do you think you have? And I'll be back in 5 minutes. All right. All right. So, okay, welcome back. So I see some of you. Okay, Wendy, you're an investor. Cool. Diana, hoarder plus what is it? Monk. Okay, Fina is a monk and avoiders, hoarders and spenders, avoiders. Okay, cool. So now it's my turn. I'm going to throw this back at you. I'm going to off my screen now. Okay, all 4. Okay, I'm going to throw this back at you guys. Okay, I just want to throw this back at you right now. And I just want to see, some of you have turned off your cameras. Okay, I'm going to throw this back to you right now. Out of the 4 personality types, I'm going to type it again in the chat group. There is the hoarder, there is the spender, there is the avoider, and then there's the monk. Okay, I want you to give your feedback. What are the good points of your personality type? Tell me, what are the good points of your personality type? Okay, Mala, you said you are the
charitable part.
The charitable part. Come on, what else?
Giving, charitable.
Feel charitable. I mean, personally, whenever the topic of money comes out, how do you feel? What's I mean, what are the good points about your personality?
Because if you have, suppose like if you have a lot of money, you also should share it with some people who don't have. As you say, not everybody is blessed with a lot of money. So any form of charity, just giving something, it doesn't have to mean that you got to go and make a big issue about how much money you're giving. In any form, charitable, it could be giving the guard $50 or for him to have 2 meals, something like that.
Okay, Diana, you said that you are a hoarder and a spender, a mixture of both. That's very weird. Okay, why don't you tell me more about that? Also, tell me what your personality. What's the good points about your personality?
Well, holder or savers are people who will save, always saving for a rainy day. But if you really need to spend, then I will spend.
So are you more, you classify yourself more of a hoarder or more of a spender? 90% which way?
Maybe holder.
Hoarder. Okay, cool. No, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Tej, I noticed you say you are a hoarder as well. So Tej, talk about that. Talk about it.
Same, Diana. It's like, you do not know what may happen in the future. So you have to keep money just in case. I mean, you want to have a comfortable life, I would say.
So what's the good points of that, Tej?
Meaning that you would be able to, in case of when you're growing older, right? So you don't have to work so much. So you can depend on the funds, basically.
Good. That's actually a very good point. Now, I want to speak to a spender and Warren. Warren, where are you, man? My brother, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, cool. So, yes, who is this? Prepare for a session. Yeah, Arumi, please go ahead. Okay. Warren, so tell me, you're a spender just like me, man. Usually, whenever I conduct these sessions and when I say spenders, people will go, yeah, I'm a spender. So, Warren, tell me, what are the good points about being a spender?
Well, good point is you don't have to worry or master money. I don't like to keep money as a dominant. I like to have money as a slave. So whenever I will use it anyways. So like for instance, if I go to a restaurant and I see some people whom I know, big family, they eat more than me, I would love to just spend them simply because it gives me that bliss. So spender 100%.
Okay, spenders love to do that. They like to buy gifts for other people. I do that all the time. When I take a Grab car, I always give now. If the Grab driver is good to me, I give an extra 2-3 ringgit. Why not? Because it makes it happy. It makes us happy. Spending makes us happy. Now, are there any monks in? Sorry, are there any avoiders in the group? Let's see. Are there any avoiders? Sebastian, not. Are you here, Sebastian? Are you with us? Hi, Sebastian. Yes. Awesome. So, Sebastian, you say you're an avoider. You tend to avoid the topic of money or things. So, what's the good points of being an avoider?
To confess to the.
No, it's okay. There's no worry. Go ahead. No worries.
Sounds sickening, thinking about money and money ways, So better be open-minded and then. A little bit of what we call on the giving part. I'm also, giving charity to what we call mass. The cancer association. UNICEF, cancer, WWF, all those things. So a little bit here and there, but I just avoid. I just avoid talking too much about money. That's all.
Okay, cool. No, guys, don't worry. There is nothing wrong with this. Okay, this is just your personality type. And my job today, hopefully, is that you all take away something from how to manage your money today. Now, here's the thing, guys. Now, let's go back to the same question again, but this time I'm going to flip it around. Hoarders in the room. What is the bad thing about being a hoarder?
You're not enjoying yourself?
Very good. What else?
You lose out on the opportunities, investing opportunities.
Yes, Mala, very good. Thank you. So, one more? I'll just take one more before I go to the spenders. Spenders have a lot to say. What's the bad thing about being a hoarder?
What else?
So you're not happy. You lose out on opportunities. I think that covers most of it.
Yeah, correct. That means you're thinking too much of contingency plans, lah.
Yes. You think too much. You worry about the future. Now, let's talk to the spender, my good friend Warren. Warren, What is the bad point? And I know this very well. What's the bad thing about being a spender, Warren?
No money law.
Always no money. Somewhere else, always feel like, oh, I got no money.
You don't get to save money for a rainy day.
Yeah, no, let the spender answer this, Amala, just because let the spender answer. So Warren, what else?
Warren, hurry up.
I just feel that as much as I think I love to spend, there are times where you really need money, you don't have that money. So
yeah, I agree with you, brother. I was there. I agree with you. Okay, thank you, Warren. Okay, who's the monk again? Who's the monk?
Me.
Mala. So as a monk, what is the bad thing about being a monk?
Again, you don't get to save so much, you know. If you always believe in giving away, as such, you don't get to save your money.
You can save your money. All right, cool. And the last but not least, the avoider, Mr. Sebastian. So, Sebastian, what is the bad thing about being an avoider?
You see, you got to be very careful with money. You always got to think about money. Because he's going to be carrying us to another, say, about 20 or 30 years life, our quality life. So we need to know where we are heading, the money is the one going to take us, for better retirement, a better lifestyle, not so much of a luxury life, but at least a quality life. So money really got to be very careful in spending, and got to be very saving, all those things that we got to be. So I'm just worried that I'm an avoider. So got to put a full stop and think about it, how I'm going to manage money in the next 20 years.
Thank you so much, Sebastian. Actually, you wrapped up my topic very well, actually. So here's the thing. If you guys have a problem, this system helps anyone with any of those personalities. So I'm not going to mention much, but okay, let me put it to you this way. For hoarders, why do you need to do this system? Is because you need to prioritize. You need to understand that there is some of your money needs to do something like investment, education, spend on something large, spend on yourself. So holders, you have a problem whereby most of the time you don't spend on yourself, and that's okay. That's what this system is for. Now for the spenders, Warren, my friend, for you, this system is important because it balances you from being able to use your money for yourself to a limit, but also taking care of yourself in the future. So this system will be very, very helpful for you. Just start this system today, guys, and within the next 6 months, trust me, you will be doing fine. Now, for the monks, it is very important for you to give, I understand, but it's also important for you to take care of yourself. Because Mala, at the end of the day, if you are not able to take care of your own finances, you become a burden to others. And as a monk, I don't think that is what you want. And last but not least,
that's true.
That's true, right? Now, last but not least, Sebastian, as an avoider, most importantly, this makes it easy for you. Most avoiders, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Sebastian, most avoiders, they tend to not know. The biggest problem is that they don't know how. So this system will let you know how. Here's the thing, if you don't know where to invest, don't worry about that. That will come later. That's what your education fund is for. Your education fund is to teach you. Maybe you can join some investment classes. There's a lot out there. Take some free lessons, read some books, or listen to some financial advisors, walk into a bank. But this education fund is for you to buy books, to learn where to invest your money in the future, and also to treat yourself. So this system helps all 4 personality types. And even if you're an investor yourself, you want to create a limit to how much you want to put in. You're not going to dump in all your eggs in one basket. That's why you limit yourself to one account only. All right, so guys, I'm running out of time. I don't want to take any more of this time because I want Arumi to have a good session as well. So before I move on, is there any question? Before I move on, any questions? No? Okay, guys, thank you so much. If you have any questions, please do not, you can contact me here. Don't hesitate. This is my number. I'm putting in the chat group right now. My name is Patrick. Thank you so much for being here. And I really appreciate you spending your Merdeka morning with me. All right. All right. Thank you, everyone, and happy Merdeka.
Thank you, Patrick.
Merdeka.
Go enjoy now.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you.
Earlier.